Has anyone ever hung up the phone on you, yelled at you, or even threatened you at work? Sometimes it's a patient or their family member. Sometimes it's a coworker. What do you do? On this episode of Coffee and Conversations about nurse bullying, we're going to talk about how to respond to poor phone etiquette. Hi, I'm Dr. Renee Thompson, CEO and founder of the Healthy Workforce Institute. Welcome to Coffee and Conversations about nurse bullying. Bad phone etiquette is a common way incivility shows up in the workplace. And to help you respond in a way that is honest and respectful, yet deals with the situation, here are just a few common situations bad phone etiquette shows up and how to best respond. Let's say you're talking to someone on the phone and they start using profanity, they yell, they're screaming at you, you know what I mean. I want you to say this, interrupt them and say, I am willing to continue this conversation as long as you are willing to stop cursing at me, yelling at me. If you continue, I will hang up. You can then call back when you are willing to have a civil conversation. The key here is to use the word willing. I am willing as long as you are willing. And if you tell them you'll hang up on them if they continue cursing or yelling, make sure you do it. But give them the warning. Okay, I'm hanging up now. And then hang up. What if somebody threatens you? Let's say someone threatens to go above your head if something isn't done. If you don't do this right now, I'm going to do this and I'm going to call that person, and lots of threats. Say this, and make sure you say this calmly, okay? It sounds like you're threatening me. Are you? If they say, no, I'm not threatening you, then say, okay, because it sounded like you were. And then say, I am willing, remember that willing word, to help you as long as you are willing to discuss this with me in a civil manner. Never say calm down, okay, because that just aggravates people. But what if they say, yes, I am threatening you? Then say this, threatening me will not solve this problem. And because we consider threats abusive and we take threats seriously here, I will be hanging up if you continue. Okay? What happens if somebody hangs up on you? Okay, I think we've all been on the receiving end of somebody just hanging up the phone. Do this. Call the person back and say, is there a reason you hung up on me? I find that behavior to be rude and unprofessional. I'd like to continue the conversation, blah, 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 blah. Don't say to them, oh, I think we got disconnected. That's passive aggressive. Just be direct. You hung up on me. Is there a reason you did that? All right, what if somebody you're talking on the phone and they're eating, they're drinking, they're smacking their gum while they're on the phone with you? Say this, it sounds like you're eating, it sounds like you're drinking. Do you want to call me back when you're finished? Okay, you recognize what they're doing, you name it, and then say, why don't you call me back when you're done? What if someone's just being, I don't know, unfriendly, just rude? They don't say hello, they don't say their name, when they pick up the phone, like if you call them, and are not overtly rude, but, well, just not nice. Okay, let's face it, you have no idea what's happening in someone else's life right now. I mean, everyone has a story, like they say. First, give them some grace, especially if it's a patient or their family member. Second, instead of being indirect or even condescending, is someone having a rough day today? Okay. Just try to be as nice as you can. Let's say you call radiology and someone picks up, radiology. I usually will say, hi, or good morning, my name is Renee, what's your name? I'm calling because, tell them why you're calling, and then make sure you close with a polite ending. Thank you so much for your help today. I really appreciate it. I hope your day goes well. Not, I hope your day gets better than what it sounds like it is right now. Now, here's the deal. Don't be overly sweet. You know, like, don't be that fake sweet, because that can come across as sarcasm. Just be polite. Remember, rudeness begets rudeness, but so does kindness. You know, we can't always control other people. Wish we could, but we can influence them. And one final tip. Anytime you've had a negative experience with a patient, maybe their family member or a coworker, say from a different department, always give your boss a heads up. You never want them to be caught off guard. And really, by giving them a heads up with your side of the story, your side of what happened, they are more likely not to get bamboozled by someone else. Because I love it. Then the boss will say, oh, yes, I already know about this, Mr. Rossi. Okay, and actually, Susan told me that you threatened her. Okay, it just helps them to be equipped to handle it. So I hope these tips help you to cultivate a more healthy work culture in your department, especially dealing with some of this just rude phone etiquette. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and share it with others. If you want more resources, tips, and strategies to help you address bullying at work, just hop on over to the 𝗕𝗂𝗵𝗔𝗄𝗏𝑒𝐼nstitute.com. You know, we have important work to do, and we would love to help you. So until our next conversation, be kind, take care, and stay connected.